Misty here, coming back with the Single Dad Life. I do believe this is episode 3. I did want to start this episode off by just saying that I was doing some recording for my other series, the Not So Berry Challenge, and I was having a lot of difficulty, to put it mildly, with lagging, and then there was this hospital fiasco. That said, I have now gone through my mods folder and kind of cleaned some things up, so I no longer have some of my mods. So one of them that I did take out, just so that I can kind of do a test run, is the Wonderful Whims, and because I have removed that mod from the gameplay, I am not exactly sure how that's going to affect our save. It shouldn't be that big of a deal, other than the fact that some of the personality traits probably are going to now be gone. But we will jump in and see if there has been any changes to the game. I believe I left them sleeping the last time I played, so that is probably where we'll be picking up. But let's just go ahead and jump in and see how Kody and Cherish are doing today. Okay, and so right off the bat, as soon as I get in, it does tell me that I have some items that have been removed. I'm not quite sure what those items may be, but that's fine. We will, I'm sure, figure it out as we go along. I'm still getting this orange message with my MC Command Center, but I do know that I have the updated one, so I have just been kind of ignoring that for now. But if it continues, I will obviously have to go and kind of figure out some support with that as well. Alright, so I just want to do a quick scan just to make sure if it was build items that were removed, or if I can kind of notice anything kind of missing. There's a television missing. Unfortunately, my memory is not that great when it comes to like things that might be missing, so yeah. Okay, so I think maybe just the television. I didn't realize that I was deleting, like I said, I went through and I just took away some things that I kind of didn't feel like I was using, just to clear up some space and help with some of the speed issues that I was having. So it seems that I took away a television, so let's go ahead and replace that. I'll just give them that one. And I think that's probably it. Yeah, seems that's probably all we're missing here, so that's good. Alright, and we'll go ahead and throw this away for them, because clearly they were using the coffee table as a place to have their dishes. Alright, and also we have Cherish up, and she is practicing some writing and also about to play a game while on her phone. So she does want to read 2 more books and achieve level 3 of logic. It is Thursday at 3 o'clock in the morning, so she's good as far as school goes, but she does work in 2 hours, so yeah, we're just gonna let her kind of do her own thing here for the next couple of hours until she has to go ahead and go into work. It looks like her needs are good, and Kody also, his needs look good. He needs to work on his charisma, so we may get him to go ahead and come in here and practice his speech so he can get his charisma skill up. And he wants to read to a child for 2 total hours, and she is now a teenager, so I don't think he's actually going to be able to meet that aspiration until maybe, um, well, probably not at all. Actually, I don't really know. I do know that Cherish would like kids in the future with her partner, but I don't know if that is something that Kody is going to be able to see or not. But we will just have to see how life kind of unfolds for them.
Oh, yes. Helga.
So he is going to be hungry when he gets up, and I have him going straight to practice his charisma, but there should be something here in the fridge that he can eat. Yeah, absolutely. And she's doing push-ups. Alrighty. How about you go and let's go clean that up. Actually, I'll just throw that away for you. What are you doing? She's going to make herself some tea. So I do like to play with the anonymity on, just so that they can kind of also do what they want. Obviously, I kind of input here and there, but I do kind of like seeing what it is that they like getting into kind of up on their own. And she clearly is wanting herself some coffee because, as we know, she's a big fan of that coffee. She's like, oh, that's nice. Nice and warm coffee at 4 o'clock in the morning, getting ready to go ahead and go into work. She's doing really well. And she's just going to clean that up, and then we'll have her go to the washroom, and then I think she will be able to go ahead and go on into work because she needs to go to work in, yeah, 29 minutes and counting. So Kody is almost completely rested. We're going to go ahead and have him get up. That way he can work on his charisma, and then once he works on his charisma for a little while, we get that skill going up. Then we'll have him grab a bite to eat, and he works in 5 hours. So. Oh, this is really, really disgusting. So you might want to clean that up as well, Kody. Yeah. Funny how he was just like doing his charisma speech like through her. But, yeah. Alright, so Cherish is off to work. Great. He's like, yeah. Mm-hmm. So I am just going to go ahead and get her to work hard while she is at work. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, she's got pretty great, well, pretty good, what does that say? Excellent, I guess. Performance is excellent at work, so that's good. And if she works hard, obviously that's going to increase, and then maybe we can get her a promotion there. So we'll just speed this kind of up a little bit. Let them both do what they need to do here. So he has gotten to level 1 of his charisma skill, so I'm gonna take him away from that, let him go ahead and get some food in his belly, because he also does have to go to work and we don't want him going hungry. Right, so she definitely did get promoted. She got promoted to Bean Blender. She is now going to make an additional 13 per hour for a grand total of 41 per hour. And she received a bonus of 193, so she's getting some pretty good money. I mean, she's only working 2 hours a day, but at 41 an hour, like, you can't really beat that. especially for a teenager. And I don't think she has any extra credit that she can do. Yeah, she doesn't. And on top of that, like, she is practicing her writing and doing books. So I think, she's going to start bringing in some royalties from that as well. So I think that she'll have herself a pretty nice cash flow going on. Obviously, in addition to Cody's, but I think they're pretty good at working together to um, hopefully come up with the money that they are going to need for not only this place, but her future, right? So, right, so she is going to school, and he's just going to grab himself a drink. And I just realized I don't think I've checked the mail since they've lived here, so we need to find the mailboxes. Considering it is Thursday, and that means we have not checked the mail, we probably have bills. Which one of these are ours? Bills are not due yet. Okay, so the left box is ours, and I'll try to remember to check that. All right, Kody, why don't you go ahead and go to the washroom and also get yourself a shower before work and mop that mess up. Because you will need to be going to work. I don't know if you're going to have time. 19 minutes. Nothing like leaving things to the last second. It's fine, that'll dry. Oh no. Okay, you're going to have to repair that. No shower for you. Just repair the toilet, please. We don't want Cherish coming home from school, and I'm gonna have her listen in class today. I do want her to meet friends, but I also don't want her her school performance to go down. So maybe when she comes home, we can travel somewhere if she's not too tired, and let her kind of go out and maybe meet some people. I'm not exactly sure what's in this save file, or if this is just the regular save. I honestly can't remember which file I used, so we'll just go see what's out and about in the city and have her maybe meet some folks. And he wants to help her with her homework and read a vampire book. And so that's good. Hey, okay, see you, Kody, and have a great day at work. I'll clean up your mess. Can't mop the floor for you, but... And as usual, we will have him do well as some working hard as well. She's going to get promoted her grades, so that's great. And I think for him, he's only doing currently good, so... Okay, dirty money. Going over some routine expense reports, Kody notices some lines that don't seem to match up. Upon further investigation, he discovers that a lot of money is being funneled into some secretive executive accounts. Kody doesn't have much standing at the community yet, but this doesn't seem like the kind of thing he should take to... Doesn't this seem like the kind of thing he should take to the authorities? So should he turn it over, he will gain fame and reputation, but lose his job, or he can, quote unquote, lose the papers, and his life will continue unchanged. I think currently I would have him lose the papers. He is definitely going to be concerned that he would lose his job and not have a way to support his daughter. So I think that even though morally he knows that it's wrong, I do think that he is going to ignore it, just because he's not established enough to feel confident that he won't lose his job. And he's not going to do anything to jeopardize being able to take care of his daughter. Like, she definitely is his life. So yeah. All right, so she is very sad because she's having a mood swing. Okay. All right, Cherish. I think it's going to be okay. You can go ahead and come and do it. Give yourself a pep talk. Yeah, I think that is a good plan. And you know what? I think since you're hungry, we're gonna go, after you've given yourself a little bit of a talk there. I think we'll go down to the city and maybe there might be a couple of shops open and she can get some of the local food. I don't really remember what's in Evergreen Harbor, but I do think there is that one little railroad restaurant, so we'll see. No, I don't want you to do that. We're going to travel, okay? We're gonna go somewhere. You know what? Let's just go by ourselves for now. We're gonna meet some new folks. Okay, so we have the waterfront. Okay, so I think this is just the regular, like not a specific save. I think this is just the regular, like if you just created a new game. So this is going to be everything like EA. And that's fine. I haven't updated anything or anything like that, but that'll be okay. Okay, so we have shown up here, and it's happy hour. So that's great. She's going to go listen to loud music. So she is clearly going through some things. Because she's hungry, we will go ahead and order her some food. Let's go ahead and get her... What would she want? Let's just get her some fries. And let's strike up some conversation here and meet some new people. Oh, let's go ahead and say hello to all the people coming in, because we do want her to have some friendships. And she's so sad, like... Yeah, eat that. Thank you. So she's just gonna go ahead and get to know everyone. She's gonna go introduce herself to Miko here, which Miko is extremely cute, and I think, oh, they would be a really cute couple, but we'll just see how they get on. Like, she's just so sad. I need you to cheer up. And I really need you to eat that food. I'm just gonna have Kody kind of take care of himself. I'm sure he's probably wondering where she is, but sometimes that's just the way it is. And who are you? Let's introduce ourselves to you as well. Is there anyone that's, you know... Let's see what she has to say about Miko. She thinks that Miko is reasonable. So that's good. And her sentiments about Nina is that she's clingy. Anti-crush. Okay, so they don't get on. That's fine. And then Amelia, fun to be around, and she thinks she's interesting, so they... Alright, so these three here could be maybe good friends. I mean, they're both young adults and she's a teen, so... We'll just get to know them. I mean, obviously I should probably like um, have her be friends with some um, oh, she's just so sad. She's like sitting here just crying. Um, yeah, so I should, I think, get her to meet some kids her own age, like some teenagers, but we will have her get to know some more people at school tomorrow. And she wants to cook something and she wants to discuss the logic puzzles. Okay, so give you a friendly introduction as well. You followed me over to this table. Very good. Who is that? Jade Rosa.
Employ.
Quipimbo. Chow Tokyo. Zika. Yadraz Boompa. Friends Debay. Zarbstravoy. Sloofa. Baina Flim. Griff.
Very good. And let's go ahead and introduce ourselves to Liberty. And then we're gonna let her go to the washroom. I just don't think she's getting on with really anybody because she's just in such a bad place mentally because of her mood swing. So after she goes to the washroom, we'll probably just go ahead and let her go home. Actually, we'll have her eat. I did buy fries, so she should eat them.
Spinoza?
Skimbo. Dag? Dag?
Okay, so that outing didn't go so well. I think that when she went there, she had the expectation that she was going to meet up with people. She was going to, kind of make some friendships and possibly find someone that she might be attracted to. But because she was in such a bad place mentally, and everybody was young adults, and so I think she honestly, she's left there feeling worse than maybe when she went in the first place. So we're just gonna get her to grab a bite to eat and go ahead and shower afterwards and do a little bit of stuff that she can to just pick her spirits up and then let her get some rest and she can just, oh yes, dramatically cry about your life and then go to sleep. Because I do think that she needs to kind of just sleep off this mood that she's in because she is in a bit of a funk. Additionally, she didn't do her homework yet, so she will need to do that as well. And I am coming up on that mark where I kind of like to end these videos just because I don't want it to be too long. So give me a comment about what you're thinking so far of Kody and Cherish and their life in this story, as well as, how often are you wanting this upload? How long do you think is a good time length? I'm trying to keep everything at around like 30 minutes record time. And then from there, obviously, I edit. So some of them I may record a little bit longer, knowing, like if I know that I'm going to have to edit some out. Whatever the case is, I do try to keep everything around 30 minutes. Sometimes sometimes that is going to go a little over, but I do try to really mentally like keep it at that length of 30 minutes. If you guys like longer, shorter, just let me know. Are you wanting this once a week, twice a week? What are we thinking? So, I mean, I do have my other series, the Not So Berry Challenge, on my channel as well. So you can obviously go and check that one out also. But just kind of let me know what you're thinking, or even if you would like me to consider creating another story, like another series of some sort, whether that be story based or whether that be challenge based. And you can just let me know what you think about that. I can create Sims and build them up a house. If you like cast videos or if you like build videos, just kind of let me know what you're thinking and what you're interested in watching, and I'll be happy to give that a shot. So for now, because they are kind of wrapping things up here, I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and just get them all into bed, and I will call this one for the day, and I will see you guys in the next. Thanks.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me.